Hello everybody and welcome to a very special video. Today we are going to look over what our club has decided on to be, it's our right now definitive tier list. I guess definitive means done. It's not actually done because it changes pretty often. Today, I know I did all the talking just there. Oops. But today it's me, Nick, hello.
Me, City Hall, Baseball, hello.
And me, Gil, number 1, currently in the club.
Okay. Alright. And yeah, so first of all, before we start this off, I want to make a quick note. We just hit 100 subs. We're going to do a shout out to the person who was the 100th sub on our videos that we film Monday. They usually go up Monday night, Tuesday. Sometimes they go up Wednesday, Thursday because I'm a jerk. But,
Or
you know,
school hates us.
I like to keep you waiting. But, no, yeah, thank you so much for subscribing. It means a lot to us. It means a lot to me because I manage a lot of this stuff. So when I see another subscriber, I'm like, ah! The notification goes right to my phone, and it's very sweet. Your comments also go right to my phone, so I like when you guys say stuff. And feel free to argue with us, but we're right. No, I'm just kidding.
Spam his phone.
Yeah, we change our minds like all the time about this tier list, but this is what we've come to right now. So yeah, we're gonna format this. We're gonna talk about each tier separately, and it is gonna be in ascending order. So we're gonna start at the very bottom, and then we're gonna work our way up. Yeah. So without further ado, let's talk about the worst character in the game.
The fucking...
Let me introduce you, ladies and gentlemen, to... Don't pick him. Go back so you can see all his stats.
Oh, God.
Let me introduce you to... Come on, Gil, you fucking idiot! Let me introduce you to... What I learned in Bodhi School today is... Let me introduce you to... the one, the only, Pink Menace.
Now, I'd like to take control of the conversation here because we can just leave it as the Pink Menace is the worst in the game and you'll all believe us and go on with your merry day, but I'd really like to take the time to explain why he's so bad and really a liability on your team. People always say you'd rather have 8 players on your team than put on the Pink Menace, and I totally agree. We'll start with what appears to be his main draw, is the batting. That red there in the bar is a total lie. The only time I've seen the Pink Menace hit one out is when you throw right to the middle like an asshole, and even then he usually can't manage. It's in fact, it never goes foul. It always just goes straight to the guy in the middle of the outfield. It's an out every time he's at bat.
Center field, if you will.
I have tested this. I know this for a fact. I've hit multiple perfects with the Pink Menace, and not a... Actually, I think only one has gone out, and that's... I think when I was actually playing Andrew. He intentionally threw it down, and I think I just pulled it to left, but after that, not a single ball that I've gone a perfect hit with the Pink Menace has gone out. I have more Toad home runs than the Pink Menace. So he is absolutely garbage. Even if you're trying to meme, you end up memeing yourself. You don't meme anybody. This character is just absolutely horrific, and unless you hate yourself that much, don't pick the Pink Menace.
You know, we seem to be being pretty mean about him, but he deserves it.
So
his one ability is Laser Ball, and Laser's not terrible. Laser is when you throw, if there's a play to home and you throw the ball to home, it'll go really fast. But like... It just doesn't make
it ain't great.
You know who else has laser? Bowser.
Waluigi.
Donkey Kong. Like, relevant characters.
He's really just Donkey Kong minus.
For all of those that watched Andrew versus Jim, Jim's first throw with the Pink Menace was the anti-chemistry laser because he had Petey Piranha at home plate, and it almost went to the backside.
Yeah, also, yeah, Pianta has synergy with Noki, so, like, who cares? And anti-chemistry with Petey, one of the best players in the game. So it's just like, there's really no pull for him at all. His run is the slowest in the game. I think Magic Koopa ties him.
I'd like to talk about his pitching, because some of you might have seen him picked on the mound as a meme. He is definitely not top 10 pitchers, which means if you play your cards right, you should always have a pitcher that is better than the Pink Menace on your team. There's no reason for him to go on your mound.
Yeah.
He's so bad, he made me accidentally hit random instead of hovering over him.
Yeah. I think, and the other color, like, just don't pick Pianta at all. Like, we don't even have to talk about the other colors, because the Pink Menace is just the meme. Even though he's red, quote unquote, it's definitely not red. All right, so that clears up the Pink Menace tier. He doesn't even get to be where these next guys are, which is the second lowest tier, titled the Bench Warmers. These are the players who really never see the field at all. They're picked every once in a blue moon, and they don't pull their weight very well, and just usually their synergies or their stats in general just don't land them on a team. They hit two fielders. They hit the ball two fielders way more than they hit a nice hit, like, ever. All right, so starting off that tier, I think we could talk about them together, actually. Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. Baby Luigi and then Baby Mario.
Speaking of Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, I forgot to mention the Pink Menace's only beneficial synergy is Noki.
I said that.
Oh, okay, my bad. No.
Yeah,
so Baby Mario and Baby Luigi.
They're bad.
Yeah, they don't do jack.
Like, in the game that shall not, the game that shall not be named, they made the babies a lot better because they had that Yoshi synergy that was relevant with like the outfield shit. But they don't have any of that in here.
And they added more babies also. They were even better than these two.
Yeah,
I'll even argue.
Can you check Baby Luigi's ability? Is it wall jump, just like Baby Mario?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, their ability is wall jump, which, as we may have seen from some of our videos, wall jump is a very inconsistent ability if you get it at all.
There's really only like 3 good abilities in this game.
Yeah. And also, I mean, their stats, like the running's good, but their poor fielding means that they're going to bobble the ball a lot. So if they're in the outfield and there's a pop fly, sometimes it'll hit them in the face. And because they don't have something good like sliding catch, they won't be able to, they won't really be able to get there if they bobble a ball bad enough. Their synergies lie with like Yoshi and whoever else is just not relevant. Like they're just stinkers. Their hit trajectory. This is not really a great the trajectory right there. It's not really a good indicator usually. But they usually just hit straight to some fielders.
Because I mean, if we check the Pink Menace, I think its trajectory would probably be off the charts upwards, which is obviously not shown in that graph there.
No. Yeah, but there's truly not much to talk about with the babies. I was picking Baby Luigi for a little bit, but they really just bobble the ball so much. It's actually ridiculous.
If you do a Moneyball team, they don't work.
Yeah, Moneyball being hit a bunch of singles. Because they don't even do that. Their bats aren't that, like, small or anything. It's
I know
just like,
Baby Mario, like, isn't horrible.
He's just not relevant, like, at all. He doesn't bring anything to a team. He's always better than the Pink Menace because at least you have 9 players.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them just started walking yesterday.
I mean,
but
they could throw a ball, they could catch a ball, they can get to the base before Toadsworth like comes out of cardiac arrest.
Comes out.
You know, he catches the ball and then he goes like.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Not much else to say about them. Do they have synergy with their bros, like Mario and Luigi?
No.
No.
Partners in Time came out after this, so that makes sense.
Great game.
Oh my god, so good. But that's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're here to talk about. What we are here to talk about is the next bench warmer, which is, you guessed it, or did you, Koopa Troopa. This freaking guy, he's alright.
He sucks. He straight up
sucks. Which one's better? Red? Red has a little better batting.
Sliding catch is decent.
Yeah, he does have sliding catch, and he does have Bowser synergy.
Yeah.
Which is relevant enough.
I would still never, even if I had Bowser, I would never pick Koopa.
Yeah.
I pick Para-Koopa over regular Koopa.
Sliding catch is good for shortstop. Bowser synergy is useful sometimes, but there's just a million better characters who are good at shortstop and who have Bowser synergy.
He's just bad. That's it.
Magic Koopa, heavy minus.
You mean Koopa?
No, I mean like he's Magic Koopa, but a lot worse.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, we're not in high tier yet.
He's Magic Koopa without magic, like literally.
So he's just sucks.
He's just Koopa.
Yeah. All right. The next one up is. Oh, you got it, buddy.
All right.
Wait, make your best Noki sounds before we go.
I can't do it with my voice.
Oh, that was perfect.
I'm not topping that.
I think Blue Noki is the best one, or is it Green?
Blue's the fastest. Red has the best bat, I think. Green's just all around. Noki's, she's like okay in the outfield. I still don't like her. She has the Pink Menace problem where she doesn't really work with a lot of characters in the game. And
Yeah, the only thing worse than being the worst character is only having synergy with them.
yeah, and there are so many, like in my opinion at least, there's so many other players I'd rather have in the outfield than Noki. Noki just sucks. I just don't like her. I mean, I'll give the green one credit because she has a decent star swing, but that's it. The other two are just atrocious.
I usually pick the blue one for speed because it's like an 18th pick outfielder or something. But her bat, she can hit some singles sometimes, but it's not great compared to, especially since our defenses have just been getting stronger and stronger. She just doesn't really get there. She isn't worse than Baby Mario and Baby Luigi and Koopa, but she's certainly not much better than anyone else.
We're starting to get into the characters that you might see if you click on a random video.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I pick Noki every once in a while.
Yeah.
All right.
Respectable character for once.
The last bench warmer, we actually pick sometimes, but not super often. It would be Paragon. There he is. I mean, look at his stats. He can run fast.
Decent glove.
Yeah, he's all right. He just,
high jump.
He does.
But high jump on a small body is super underwhelming.
Yeah, he's tiny. The character model actually does matter quite a bit. Like, Petey Piranha will just... I mean, he's huge. Characters like King Boo are big, so they are better at... Wario's, like, big, quote, unquote. The game thinks he's big, but he's not. But, yeah. Paragon is just... His bat sucks. It's really bad, so he's a real liability on... when he's batting, and then... He's just a fine fielder. He has that problem again where he kind of bobbles the ball more than other players. But he does have super jump, which is good on like third base when you when there might be a ball that's gonna fly foul. He'll jump up and snag it. But King Boo does the same thing.
And King Boo misses less often. I mean, you probably like.
I think Boo has. Boo has super jump too. Like
also bigger than Paragoomba.
Yes.
But Boo's usually on the mound. You need a different third baseman.
Another problem is Paragoomba's synergies. I believe his only two are Koopa Troopa and Goomba, which...
Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, I sometimes pick green Paragoomba just because, like, I like him. I like using him. I think it's fun, but I would pretty much, like, I'm only picking Paragoomba if I want to meme or play Moneyball. That's it. Even like if you do get, like, decent contact with Paragoomba, it's not going to go very far, especially with, like, our infield meta being mostly Magic Koopa second base, Wario, DK at short. It's not getting by them. There's no way.
Especially not Birdo or Yoshi.
Yeah. All right. I think that's more than enough about Paragoomba. He stinks. Now we're starting to get to the characters that you see picked a bit more in low tier, because you do have to pick low tier characters sometimes because there just aren't enough characters in the game that are good.
Remaster this game and add more.
How many? There's 32,
I think.
Yeah, 32 characters, and you have to pick more than half of them every game.
Yeah, so, 8 times 4.
You're so smart.
Computer scientist.
All right, so I was trying to think of a good anecdote, but I couldn't get one. Goomba, my man, is...
Oh.
What? No, that's a glitch.
Okay. He does not have wall jump?
No, he does not have wall jump. Oh, man.
I was like, God. Him and Toadette. No.
Yeah, so at the bottom of low tier, which is, not where you want to be, but on our tier list, that's better than, like, 6 characters. So that's pretty decent. At the bottom of low tier is Goomba. He brings some okay stuff to the table. Like, he's got a decent bat. No, he doesn't have a decent bat. He's where the fuck
his one saving grace is ball dash.
That's right. Him and Monty share this ability, ball dash. If you don't know, we do it sometimes, but not often because we don't pick them that much. Monty's trending up a little.
Yeah, but it's probably the best ability in the game if they didn't put it on like some real cheeks characters.
Yeah. So ball dash, when you're holding the ball, you run like obscenely fast.
I think it's double the speed.
Oh my god.
It's way more than double.
It's gotta be way more. They fly, dude. There's no way.
Honestly, if you really want a good description of Goomba, shittier Monty Mole.
Yeah.
That's honestly how
we'll get to Monty Mole soon, so why not just wait, right?
His bat just kind of stinks. So, yeah. But who's next on our list? Gil, I know you are fond of this man.
It is specifically the green Paratroopa. I think the red one is fucking horrific. Like, don't ever. Green one, however, has a star swing that's like Magic Koopa's, where it has that like sharp angle and it can kind of just let the ball roll. I rarely only pick this character if I have Bowser as my captain. If I don't have Bowser, I'm not gonna pick him unless I absolutely have to, which is rare. But he, like Paragon, he has super jump, so he can be decent at third base if you have like an awkward team. Star Swing always helps. Bowser Synergy always helps.
Yeah. Despite being small with Super Jump, it's nice to have Super Jump and Bowser Synergy because that typically puts him at third base and Bowser at home, so they can have a nice preventing home run with pickle situations.
Yeah, especially like since third to first is the hardest positions to play around when it comes to like grounders and trying to force plays. Having some synergy like that with Bowser, and thinking about just his synergy in general, his synergies aren't the greatest. So having someone like Koopa is actually kind of okay. I wouldn't make him priority. I would only flex his pick if you like can make him work. Otherwise, I wouldn't.
Yeah. All right, and I think we're ready to move on to community favorite, GSG.
Yeah, Andrew, I'm letting you take over because you like GSG a lot, and I've never picked them, so I'm letting you do this.
We've received a message. It says, Monty top tier, signed Jack. No.
Never.
Okay, so GSG, I'll be real with you. He belongs where he is, but my heart wants him much higher. Notable things about him, his pitch, before you really learn how it works, it gets the job done, for sure. I think his bat's pretty decent, but the best part about Green Shy Guy is for sure his Birdo synergy. Because when Birdo is at shortstop, which is where I usually put her, you pretty much need someone with synergy on the first base when Birdo is on second, so that you can get that quick throw from second base to first base. And really the only characters I know of with Birdo synergy are Green Shy Guy and PD Piranha. So if you don't get PD Piranha because he's a hot commodity, Green Shy Guy can be, the choice.
And even in situations where you get Yoshi, you're never gonna put Yoshi at first base. He's either gonna sit in center field or somewhere in the infield. Mm-hmm. You'll never put him anywhere else.
Yeah, but Birdo, Yoshi don't go on first base. That's absolutely correct. Are we ready to move on?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, we got Monty Mole up next, and similar to Goomba, he's a Baldash on a stick. Yeah,
he's a better Goomba. That's really all it is. He does have Shy Guy synergy too. I think Goomba does actually also. Does he? I think he does.
Yeah, but who needs synergy when you have legs?
Yeah, exactly. He's a better Goomba. So if you want to like cheese someone, pick Monty Mole. He's a really good way to cheese someone.
Or if you're playing against someone who cheeses you, likes to steal base, typically stealing first to second on a slow pitcher and a slow home baseman thrower, picking Monty really shuts that down because once they get put in the pickle situation, you just win. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really it.
Yeah, that's Baldash is useful against people like Nick Keller, who I don't know where he went, man.
I don't know.
Next up, we have BJ, Blowjob Jr.
I hate this character with a burning passion.
The
only reason why he's this high up on low tier is because of his bat.
Yeah,
that's it. And Bowser synergy.
He's got a bullet ball.
This character. If I would put him in a race for like two characters I hate more between him and the Pink Menace, he like barely wins. Barely. There will be situations where I pick the Pink Menace over Bowser Jr. because he's really funny. I hate this character with an absolute what does he have in the race?
I do not feel as strongly, purely because I think he does absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
But his bat's good, which already puts him above all the bench warmers.
Yeah, that's it. Just like
it's good bat, you know.
Mediocre bat. That's it.
How can you argue with mediocre bat?
Any other character that's above Bowser Jr.?
And we'll get to them now. Can I get a round of applause for Barry Bones?
Someone actually asked me about this, and I didn't really know this until I tested it. He also has the Magic Koopa Star Swing,
Yeah, the green one specifically, or everyone?
Yeah, no, just the green one.
Just the green one. Yeah.
Everyone picks the red one just because he looks awesome.
Yeah, he's like black.
Yeah. He's not bad. He's been trending more recently, and I honestly, at first, before we started to record this, I wanted to put him at the bottom of mid tier just because of how more popular he's been getting lately. But I think he's in low tier for a reason. I think he's just not picked enough, and the only viable synergy he has is Bowser. I just don't think that makes him enough to put him in mid tier.
Yeah.
That's I want to put him in mid tier. No, he's staying in low tier.
I think he's got 3 good things going for him, which is good bat, good home run potential, Bowser synergy, and other than that, he's just thinker, whatever.
Someone actually almost took one out with Barry against me. I forgot who it was.
It was probably me. I mean,
No, it wasn't.
Barry hit slams.
No, it wasn't you. It was,
Oh, okay. I've slammed a couple with Barry
I think
in
it
my
was
lifetime.
Josh, actually. I think it was Josh.
Okay.
That's it. He's just very decent.
Nick, do you have anything to say about the guys you missed?
I was here the whole time. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, might be. All right,
Wow,
we're moving
dude,
on to.
Okay, hold on. I have to call him out real quick. So our sweet mate Jack just knocked on the door and he was like, "Can I come in?" And I said, "No, we're doing a roundtable discussion. Watch it on YouTube when it uploads." And he said, "That's not the fun part." And I said, "Too bad."
Yeah.
So Jack, if you're watching this, leave a comment.
If you can't handle us on the internet, you don't deserve us live.
Amen. Yeah. And then I fucking checked my phone and I had 3 missed calls from one of my buddies, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm hitching a bus tomorrow and coming up." It's Lewis.
Oh
So he'll be
yeah.
here. Yeah. So that was fun. I had to take a call. Sorry guys, but I'm back.
Dixie Kong.
Oh yeah, this is a good topic to come back on. Welcome back to Mario Baseball. Wait.
I hate this bitch.
Yeah. Dude?
Yeah.
Why?
It's Diddy Kong, but worse, and I already
Yeah,
hate Diddy Kong.
That's what I was gonna say. She's just a shittier Diddy.
No one likes Clamber. And
Shitty Diddy.
Diddy has 2 bad abilities, and they kept the worst one.
Yeah. She's fine if you have all 3 monkeys. Diddy, Dixie, DK.
Even if you don't have all 3 monkeys, she's like
okay.
fine.
She's a good outfielder. Her running's fine. Her fielding's fine. So she's not gonna bobble. Really. Her bat is like Is pretty much the same as Diddy's. Maybe even a little bigger.
You want to use her for like bunting, if really.
Yeah, she's a good. Yeah, but that's not why we pick players, right? So
I mean, if we go against you,
well, yeah, I bunt all
If
the
this
time.
was a bat tier list, Diddy and Dixie would be
Pink Menace
right
too.
above Pink Menace.
No, they
Pink
would
Menace is below the let's not give the Pink Menace too much credit here. It's really amazing to me that a game can have a character who is the worst in every way, not just the worst in general.
Do you think he's bad at bunting?
He's bad at. He can't run. He has the worst running stat in the
He
game.
sure does.
Unless you go against Sergio, then he's gone.
Yeah. So does Dixie have any ups, like any pluses besides monkey meta?
She's a very
Yeah.
decent outfielder.
I think
That's really it.
plus
I
she's
tried-
kind of quick.
I tried testing her like second base because I know her dive rate isn't great. She did like okay, but probably something I wouldn't do twice.
She has
Right.
that stupid rolling dive that Diddy and Donkey Kong have.
I don't know how does she maintain that roll in one place. I don't get it.
I don't know. Yeah, no,
She
sometimes
rolls and just stays in one place. I'm like,
Yeah, it's
excuse
really
me,
funny.
ma'am.
Ma'am.
And if and if Lakitu says fair, that's a double.
Yeah, and as we will learn, Clamber, 4 characters have Clamber, and it's just super fucking irrelevant. Like, it almost never does any good.
Who has Clamber besides the monkeys?
We're gonna get
Yoshi?
there later. I wasn't gonna spoil it. Yeah,
What?
Yoshi has Clamber. We'll ridicule him for it later.
Okay.
He's much later in the tier list. Alright, so that wraps up low tier. Also, if anyone has any funny baseball-related names for these tiers, like, let us know. We thought of bench warmers just before the video started. Yeah, alright, so mid-tier. Let's get into the meat and potatoes.
At low tier, we can make Sandlot
That's pretty good.
or like Little League or something.
That's also
Actually,
pretty
look at
good.
them. They're all freaking babies. Make it
Yeah,
Little League.
I'm putting it...
Low tier is now Little League.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now, Little League.
Subscribe for bad tier list names.
Alright, no, we don't need subscribers.
Now we
hit
need
100.
to get the other 3.
Now we
Yeah.
need 200.
Yeah, oh, you're right.
Oh, word. Yo, but now that we hit 100, you can subscribe to City Hall.
Oh, yeah, youtube.com/City Hall. You will not find it.
Yeah, search
Anyway.
City Hall. All right, anyway.
Alright, who's bringing up mid-tier?
Daisy. Oh, me. It's Daisy. Daisy's in mid tier.
I got you.
Daisy, similar to a lot of characters, is worse X. X in this case being Peach. And Peach ain't bad this time.
Yeah, no, she's not so bad. Daisy, her run stats really kind of poo-poo, actually. I didn't realize how bad it was. She's all around just, like, fine. She doesn't bring too much to a team. Her best place is on, like, the all-heroes team where she'd have synergy with a bunch of players.
Even
but
then,
like, you don't really want to pick the all-heroes team because it's a lot of not heroes.
It's Moneyball.
Yeah, that's Moneyball.
I personally, I don't like Daisy at all. I think her only synergies being Luigi and Peach. Really,
is that true?
Yeah.
Huh.
Those are the only two synergies you have.
I think
I don't like her. People pick her over Peach because she's a better bat, but I'm like, that's like not a reason to pick her.
Yeah, no.
Even with a better bat, her bat sucks. I don't like her.
Something cool to note about Daisy, though, is that sliding catch and quick throw seem like a very cool ability because you could scoop the ball and then throw it to first, but that's actually more speed than you will ever need. Not even Yoshi or Toadette can get past close to that level of speed.
Yeah. Yeah, no, sliding catch is good, though. So that a lot of players with sliding catch, it makes them very good in like the shortstop position.
Yeah, short and second.
Being like Wario being the best shortstop because he's just large.
Yeah, he's very like tall, deceptively.
Yeah.
When his glove's on the ground, it's like 2 feet in the air.
So she can slide and catch there, or if a ball putters to her, she can quick throw it. But you're usually getting it to first anyway. But it's pretty decent when you like want to get a double play. If she's standing on the bag, you throw it to second, get the out, and then she can quickly just whip it to first. Just like anti-chemistries are what put like the heroes behind a lot. Who are Daisy's antis?
Probably say Wario.
Or probably Waluigi.
Yeah,
Wario, Waluigi, definitely Bowser because we've seen it like twice minimum.
Yeah.
And I want to say PD Piranha, but I don't think she has it.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I think.
Don't trust the wiki, by the way. The wiki's wrong. We have to fix it.
The wiki sucks.
Yeah.
So a good character, just worse than Peach.
Yeah, honestly, only pick Daisy if you like her.
There's people that like her for sure.
What about her star hit?
Star hit bad. Peach and Daisy star hit. You could just have eyes and catch it.
Yeah, as long
especially
as
with Yoshi or Birdo in the outfield.
Yeah, as long as you're not like a mega baby, you should be able to.
Yeah, great. You know, I mean, I hate to put toxic masculinity in my baseball, but you know, grow a pair. Yeah. Catch the Daisy star hit.
How about her as a pitcher?
No, not as good as Peach.
There are better pitchers.
Yeah.
Peach is better, and there's like 3 characters better than Peach.
So if 4 of your pitchers have gotten tired already, you could probably throw Daisy in.
If you picked her.
If you picked her, would you
just put Daisy before the Pink Menace on the mound, okay?
See, it's kind of whack that we're in mid tier, but there's still some characters that just like don't see too much play because they're fine characters. Yeah. It's just like they don't jive well with like the meta teams, which are more villains.
And speaking of not seeing much play.
Luigi
is very slightly worse Mario, and Mario is a fringe 18th pick.
Yeah.
So Luigi doesn't see play.
Yeah, that's it. He has the Daisy problem. Very limited synergies, a lot of anti-chemistries, and he doesn't really work that great right now. I know people picked him, and they're like, I shouldn't have picked him. Yeah. His Star Swing is atrocious, by the way.
His Star Swing is very good. Thing. It's like the Mario Fireball, except it just goes to the second base.
It goes backwards. It doesn't even like go anywhere. It's like a bunt, but on a Star Swing.
And I really think Mario is just Luigi with a better star hit.
Yeah, actually,
not great. Not a great character.
I do want to give a quick shout out to Luigi. His strong point being might, which is not a stat in the game.
Neither is nothing particular.
Yeah, check this shit out. Strong point, nothing particular. This game really doesn't pull any punches. Also, yeah, this is a fucking glitch. Goomba does not have wall jump. We've gotten that glitch before, but not on Goomba. I don't remember.
Oh wait, yeah. It like just sometimes like if you back out and go back in, it won't show it anymore, right?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but quick shout out to Luigi because wall jump. I mean, he's a decent counter to Bowser because Bowser usually pulls out to right field, so you put him in the right. And he can get the wall jump. I mean, if you know how to do wall jump, it's probably going to be pretty decent. And super jump makes him like viable at third and first. But like you're just not really picking the hero team, so you're not really picking Luigi too often. He's like a okay fringe like 18th pick.
Yeah.
But usually you don't want him on a team with like people who have anti with like Waluigi and probably Bowser.
Yeah, exactly.
Luigi is one of the few characters besides Toadette that is an outfielder with wall jump.
Yeah, that's true. So it's like a little relevant, but wall jump kind of stinks.
Yeah,
like really every once in a while it pulls through. I've pulled off a wall jump I think once.
Yeah, same once for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mario.
Yeah, the apple
Mario,
doesn't.
I think. Does he have
Apple doesn't fall too
The
far
tree
from
don't
the tree.
fall far from the apple.
Oh, Mario, he has sliding catch instead of super jump, which is a little bit better.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Mario is the
Can't
Luigi,
get
but
over
with slightly better bat and better sword swing. That's really it.
Yeah, anything we said about Luigi can be said about Mario. That sliding catch makes him better at second and short than Luigi would be.
He's a decent contact hitter also, so you could pull off some singles to right field a good
Yeah.
amount of times.
Yeah,
And
I would say Mario's solid.
Yeah, most of the time he would be an outfielder, and he is kind of a late pick because he's just not super impressive at all. The perfect definition of mid tier. Like, you're not super mad about him being on your team, but he doesn't really like put in any like specifically like.
Yeah.
I think you pick him when
Good
there's
work.
no one left. I mean, he's what number is he on the tier list? Like 17, 18?
32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18. He's number 17.
So he's almost
17 from the top?
So he's number.
He's literally almost in the middle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I might have done counting bad.
30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yeah, he's 17th from the top. So that
He's not bad.
he's a character you pick when no one's left.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or
If you're not me and you don't pick GSG or Barry Bonds.
or if you want to flex like me, you want to try and hit home runs with not power hitters.
Toad's already on your team.
Hold on. You guys went
Yeah,
over
that's
their
true.
nicknames when you talked about them, right? Green Shy Guy and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bones.
I think
Okay,
so.
cool.
I think we might have just been calling Dry Bones Barry the whole time and not giving him a clue. Dry Bones is Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
So-
And Green Shy Guy is GSG.
Yes.
And did you talk about Bowser Jr.?
Yes.
Yeah,
We
Blowjob
literally-
Jr.
Blowjob Jr.?
Yeah, we
Okay,
literally said
cool.
he's fucking awful. Don't pick him ever.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
All right, I want Andrew to let this.
You were there, dude.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. I want Andrew for this next pick to take over because he picks his character an
Yeah.
absolute fuckload.
I
That is Toadette.
I think Toadette is in her right spot on the tier list, but I love Toadette. I think that little gray bat there means that she hits singles pretty good. Like I like Toadette's bat more than most people, I would say. And look at that running. I mean, when you have a character that is going to be probably put in the outfield because they have no spot in the infield or pitching, then all you need to worry about is their batting, and how good they can hit singles, and their running, how good they can steal bases and get to the ball in the outfield. Toadette's got it, man. And I mean, two abilities, why not? I mean, wall jump kind of blows chunks, but I'll take sliding catch.
Yeah, sliding catch is good. That also makes her a relevant like replacement as a shortstop or second baseman. Not where you want to put her because she's much better in the outfield, specifically right. She's fine in left too.
I think there's also like 8 shortstop/second basemen that are better than her.
Yeah, but
8-ish.
she sneaks her way onto teams.
Yeah.
Uh,
Onto my team.
onto your team.
She's also cute.
She's also cute, and obviously her thumbs upness goes up when you have Toad and Toadsworth on your team as well.
Also, Toads and Toadsworth. Good players.
Yeah, we'll talk about them later. We're going to talk about Toad really soon. But yeah, their synergy together just kind of puts them up a little. Because when you have synergy with someone on the base, it makes your hits a little better. Yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? She's the only... Fun fact, if you ever get to ask this in trivia, she's the only non-captain player that actually has 2 abilities.
Goomba does not.
Goomba does not. This is a glitch. But yeah, she does. Hit Z. Yeah.
Yeah, those are real.
Those are real.
Have we seen her do sliding catch? Is that
Yeah,
that real?
yeah, no, we've seen it.
That's really real?
We've definitely
She
seen it.
puts her mug in the dirt, says,
Hey, whoa!
yeah.
Hello!
Mushroom!
All right, that's enough of that. Let's go on to Toad. Oh, no, it's Toad.
This is my absolute favorite character in this game. I don't care what anyone else says. I love this character with a passion. He's just decent all around. I've put him in the outfield, I put him in the infield, and I make him work. I think actually no, I haven't put him on the. Actually no, I think I did. I put him on the mound. I think like once.
And how was it?
Not bad.
Okay.
I mean,
You
I've had people tell me Toad sucks, and I would pull a home run over center field and then be like, "You sure he sucks? I don't think he sucks." If you really pick Toad, red or the purple one, they have the exact same stats. Blue one, he's fast. That's it. He sucks. Yellow one's just bad. Green, if you like green, I guess. But
If you like the color.
if you like the color green, then yeah, go for it. Slightly less bad, but red and purple are the ones that you want to go to. He's just very decent. Peach, Toadette, and Toadsworth synergy always helps. Pretty neutral character all around.
Hey, say the line.
Yeah!
No, it's Toad hits dingers.
Oh, Toad hits dingers. He hits dingers. That is my name of the group me.
Yeah, whatever. You
Uh,
heretic.
Also of note, his shirt makes him look like Big Brain Aladdin.
He does look like Aladdin. The Toad costume in Smash, you can make an Aladdin and name him Street Rat.
Yes.
And he looks like Aladdin.
All right.
Fun fact.
Next character, Peach.
The better Daisy.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Better, our synergy is actually much better. All the Toads, Mario, Luigi, and Daisy. She's just better.
She has
Never
the most synergies in the game.
Also has Super Catch, so unless she gets hits by Mario's Fireball, she cannot make an error by any means.
I thought she eats Mario's Fireball.
No.
No? Okay.
No, it bounces off her, and then she can catch it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Super Catch, she'll never bobble a ball. And Quick Throw, once she catches that ball, it just comes out of her mitt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool
Like-
to see a ball go straight to her, and then she just doesn't even slide at all. She just like, yeah, wah!
yeah.
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 Yippee!
Yeah, no, she's good. How about her bat?
Decent.
Yeah, decent. I'll take it.
You hit singles with her?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hit singles.
I probably would.
I don't think I've ever seen a home run with Peach, but I
No.
don't see her picked or charged with often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of Peach. So Peach, she's a strong player. The big problem with her is she has just about as many like anti-chemistries as she does chemistries. I think it's actually 6-3 chemistries to antis. So that doesn't sound equal, but when your antis are Bowser, Wario, Petey, which I
Petey
believe is
really
what she
sucks.
has, it's bad. I mean,
It's rough having anti with PD, man.
Yeah. I mean, besides those, pretty decent in the field, pretty decent bet, good on the mound. What else could you ask?
better synergies.
She has 6. You don't need more.
Better anti-synergies.
Well, just
Yeah.
don't get the anti, Dumbo.
I'm not picking the all-hero team. Villains are us, baby.
All right. Moving on.
Yeah, and her star swings poo-poo.
Yeah, don't do that ever either. Diddy Kong.
At the
In
top of mid-tier.
Yes. I think he's close to in Smash too, but wrong time to talk about that. In my opinion, he's one of the best outfielders to get if you are not fortunate enough to get some of the others mentioned, such as Yoshi and or Toadette. He's got Super Catch. Clamber sucks. Don't use it ever. Decent synergy with DK, who's a very popular shortstop pick. If you get Dixie too, also helps. No anti-synergies, so that's always helpful. And I know Andrew hates his bat, but I don't find it to be that bad. If you can figure out how to use it, it's decent.
Is Diddy the one who has synergy with Goomba as well?
Yes, I
It's
believe.
so fucking random.
I think.
But I'm pretty sure he does. It's so random. But yeah, I don't think did we explain what clamber really was?
It's like, isn't it like
you would
wall?
you kind of just like cling to the wall and you can go up on the wall.
And
with
then
it.
the ball goes over the net,
Well,
and you go, ah.
Honestly, it's relevant on other fields, but we don't play on other fields because they have hazards.
Isn't it like a shittier wall jump?
Yeah, it's that. It's a shittier jump.
Yeah, no, it's not good. Super Catch is really good though, and he's fast, so that lands him in left field a lot. Just because he can get to basically any ball, and then he will not bobble it. His bat is very not good. He can get a single, but like not really. It's pretty hard to get a single with him. If someone's pitching, like taking him as a joke, you could probably pull out a pretty decent single. But most of the time, you just won't even hit it. But his fielding is so strong that he's almost like he's a necessity for a lot of teams. Andrew would argue otherwise.
I
but
freaking hate this guy. So remember how I said outfielders, all I care about is being fast and hitting singles? Diddy Kong is decently fast, and his bat stinks. Toadette is faster and has a better bat.
right.
He's also referred to as Diddly Kong.
Yeah, he's Diddly Kong.
Yeah.
I don't know who this Diddy guy is. He's got a banana ball though.
Yeah, he's
I know
not-
banana ball kind of sucks,
Yeah,
but
no,
it's an option that
Banana ball
Toadette
fucking
doesn't
sucks.
have.
Well, the thing is, who catches banana ball really well?
A lot of
Diddy catches banana ball, but who's gonna use a banana ball against Diddy?
A lot of people that don't like Diddy Kong.
Yeah, I don't know, because Donkey Kong is the same star hit. But yeah, no, his star hit's okay. But paying 2 stars for it because you're never gonna pick him as your captain is just not where you want to be usually.
Unless you're me.
Unless you're Gil, which then you're just dumb.
I could see like bottom of the ninth,
Just
having a
weird.
banana ball option. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Notice how a lot of captains haven't been picked yet, or on the tier list yet. That's because the captains, they beefed like all of them up, or like more than half of them up.
Nick, I hate to tell you this, we've already seen half the captains.
That's not true.
Yes, we have.
How many captains are in the fucking game?
There are 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there's not. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Who did I miss? There's 12.
All right, we've seen a third of them.
Oh, did I?
No,
I don't
we've
fucking-
seen half.
No, we've seen half.
Whatever. We're getting to the
Alright.
We don't pick those fucking guys.
All right, next round.
So speaking of captains, this guy isn't, but he should be because it's the man, the myth, the legend, the creator of baseball.
And arguably the biggest controversial move, starting off at the bottom high tier, Toadsworth.
This man is the definition of solid.
I got so much shit when I first picked this character, when this club first started. Everyone made fun of me. They were like, he sucks, you're going to lose because of him. And I was like, bullshit. I put him on the mound. He got me 9 innings. Phenomenal star swing. Honestly, when you figure out his batting hitbox, it's a really good hitbox.
Yeah.
He has super catch, also always helps. Really good alternative for a second baseman if you need a second baseman. Decent on the mound. He works.
Yeah.
If you know how to play Toadsworth, he works. He will get the job done.
I think a great bat, and just like the concept of those characters we were talking about before that don't really do much, he kind of takes that concept and just overtunes every aspect of that type of character.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand why people don't like Toadsworth, and I get it. Like his head is actually his bat hitbox. Like it's really tiny, but it can work.
Yeah,
it really does work.
It's better to strike than to hit a bloop ball to the
Exactly.
outfielder.
Yeah, that's a really thing. That's a good thing about Toadsworth. You will never ever get that little infield fly blooper, ever, just because of how his hitbox is angled.
He's consistent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's why I love him.
He's great at getting singles, and yeah, his star hit is
And this is
very
why
strong.
it's also the reason why Andrew counterpicks him against me, which I'm still fucking pissed about.
I think I just pick him.
No, you pick him. You pick him early.
I pick him early against you?
Pick him
I
like
do.
4th pick.
I counterpick
shit.
those. All right, Waluigi.
Yeah, wait. Did we even talk about his super catch?
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, did we even talk about how it's a drawback that his bat is kind of small, but once you get used to his bat, he's a baller?
Well, don't
He
be
gets
bad.
singles all
Yeah,
the
it was a
time?
good bat, yeah.
Oh yeah, all right, cool. I was just making sure.
Where have you been?
I think when you glazed over it, I had it in my head, and then I just wasn't thinking anything else. All right, next on high tier, Waluigi.
Best pitcher in the
Spider
game?
legs
Question
himself.
mark?
Best pitcher in the game? Question mark.
Statistically, yes, but
Yeah.
in game wise, I don't think so.
If I had to pick, I'd say Waluigi best pitcher. Best
He's still
best pitching, not the best pitcher.
He's still really good. Don't get me wrong. He's still good. I'm not a fan of him personally. He does offer a lot. He has laser beam for some ungodly reason. Super jump, which I understand because he's this long man.
He's big.
Yeah.
Big super jumper, but it's not too relevant because you're putting him on the mound.
Yeah.
Both of these abilities are fielding abilities for a dedicated pitcher, I would say.
Yeah, his abilities are weird, but he's such a strong pitcher that you usually want him on your team anyway. His bat is like fine.
His bat's weird. I haven't
His
fully
bat's
adjusted
weird.
to it.
Once you get it down, he's pretty okay at singles. He grounds out a lot more. In my experience. Ooh, I just hiccuped. Gross.
If you can cheese in a liar ball with like
Yeah,
runner,
his,
second, third, it works.
As long as if you start swinging with Wario or Waluigi, actually, as long as that ball doesn't go to a magic sucker like Birdo, Yoshi, or Magic Koopa, you have a 50-50 shot of having the ball land because it splits into 2 and one of them's fake.
It's a lot like Peach and Daisies, but like it's actually good.
Yeah.
I also personally only use this star swing if there are 2 outs because if there's 1 out and they guess right, you're kind of screwed.
Word.
So
It's an infield fly situation because the ball's so slow.
no, I mean no. Sometimes it gets like out of the infield, but it's like
I mean, like the reason the infield fly rule is in place is demonstrated with Waluigi's outfield flies.
yeah, that's fair. I understand that. All right,
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. Everything else is like fine. Have you guys ever even played with him in the field at all?
No.
I put him at, I think, third or first once. I put him at first because I had Magic Koopa and Wario in my infield.
Okay.
I feel like unless
Yeah, he has synergies with Magic Koopa and Wario.
Yeah, and
which is pretty
Super Jump
relevant.
is disgusting. So
And Super Jump's good on first and third. Yeah, synergy is very relevant with Magic Koopa and Wario, as we'll see, because we haven't talked about them yet.
the only reason I would put Waluigi in the field is if I picked Boo and my opponent didn't pick Waluigi for a long time, because I'm not gonna pick Waluigi for like my first 5 picks if I already have Boo.
yeah.
He's Waluigi's not he's in high tier, but he's a character that doesn't see every game, because if your pitching slots are taken up already, you don't always need a character like him.
I just think his stats and what he offers. I think it's too good not to put him in high tier.
Yeah.
But he's one of those weird cases where, like, as good as he is, he's not picked that much, or he's not prioritized as much.
Yeah, he's a weird case like that, I think.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. Moving on.
Pitchers
to
are
our
a buyer's market, I always say.
Big, thick King Kong, Donkey Kong. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
I feel like his stat card is a little bit deceptive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
His batting is really weird.
It's
a really
strong but
odd-
small.
I think it actually it might have the Toadsworth hitbox.
Probably. Yeah.
I think.
I don't know if you've seen his hitbox in like training mode. It looks
I
like a
think, like-
banana.
Like if you guys
very
all,
thin.
If you guys all like looked at like if you made a fist right now, I think that your 2 middle knuckles are like his sweet spot.
Yeah, his batting, it's like the same kind of deal as like Toadsworth bat, where it's only like the end of it, but it's harder to see exactly where that is because his arm's so fucking big.
Yeah.
So
What-
yeah, and usually if you try to charge up with him, he'll usually just hit like an outfield fly. He is pretty good with just the singles though,
Yeah.
if you can get them.
One thing I will give, his pitching is actually not that bad. He is like one of those weird like
He has the
sidearm.
sidearm,
yeah.
It is a really weird time to hit against DK. I know people have picked DK for captain in the past just because of that. And also, I think his dives is one of the best in the game.
It's far.
He's his giant ass leap, which is why he's like
Pseudo sliding.
he's the go-to shortstop in a lot of our games.
I've
should
been
you
falling
not
off
know
of him as shortstop actually.
Yeah, he has laser beam also. He also has that shit clamber ability, which we won't talk about anymore, even though I
Yeah.
just talked about it. But he's got laser. It helps. PD Piranha synergy always helps.
True.
Diddy synergy always. If you stick Diddy in right, DK is short. You got that nice little synergy throw going on between the two. Helps.
And as many asterisks as DK has, I think the most important part about his character is still his bat.
Yeah, he's so good.
He's flexible too, because he can hit singles, he can do banana ball, he can do shortstop, he can do home run.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
just
his
good.
home run's tough, but he can do all of those things, and he's not terrible at any of them.
If you don't get the home run like sweet spot, you can still get base hits with the charge swings. It's
Yeah,
possible.
it dings it into the field sometimes on the low ball.
True that.
If it don't get eat by Birdo. We'll get to her later. I love Birdo.
Put her in Smash.
Put her in Smash.
All right. Next on the tier list, we're getting to the point where these are the characters that you see in every game. If you don't see them in the game, then someone picked wrong.
Or you're playing.
Both players
Or-
picked wrong.
Or yeah,
We're
both
in top
players-
9.
Yeah, we're in top 9. Yeah, both players definitely picked wrong. And that would be our main chunky Wario,
10 feet high
Yeah.
from the ground.
the tallest character in the game.
He's been called Babe Ruth.
He's got the serious congestion problem with us right now. Look at that nose. Why is it pink?
he
It's
got
big
blood.
pink. He's got
Yeah,
some serious congestion right now. He's got that fall allergy symptom.
Yeah. So, although it says that Wario's highest status is batting, it is for sure not.
It's his girth.
Yeah, he's got a really big body, so he's like the premier shortstop because he has sliding catch. He can jump for balls, and he'll catch balls that look like they're going over him. So that's why we keep joking like that he's huge. Is this the first character we're really seeing with Bodycheck?
Yeah.
No, Toad has body check.
Toad?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
That's stupid. He's lighter than...
Look at that head though.
Look,
what
that head do?
But yeah,
Wario's just really good at the shortstop.
Yeah, his
Or
bat-
even second base.
yeah, second base works too, but you prefer him on short. what was I gonna say? His bat is fine for singles.
It's decent, yeah.
You could pull out a home run, but they're rare, because his sweet spot is not that big.
You can also get if you charge up, you can sometimes like pull one into like the left center or right center, or even like if you can manage to hit the wall.
Yeah.
With a charge swing, that always helps.
Sure. He also has, I believe his star thing is called Phony Ball or some shit.
That sounds right.
Something like that, or Garlic Ball. I don't fucking know. But what's it called? Yeah, that is the same as Waluigi's. It doesn't say. But yeah, it's the same as Waluigi's, where it's a 50-50 whether they catch it or not, unless it's a sucker who will just 100% of the time, 100% of the time catch it. Can't fucking talk today.
Yeah. He's just good.
Yeah. His anti-chemistries aren't really relevant.
I think it's just Mario and Peach.
Yeah, and like whatever, just don't pick them together, or if you do, make sure they're as far away from each other as possible, which is hard if Wario's in the center of the fucking thing. So that's why they aren't together too much. That's why the heroes don't see play. You're gonna see a pretty similar thing with a lot of the higher tier characters. Like they just don't jive well with the mid tier guys don't jive well with the high tiers, so they don't see as much play.
One of which being Petey Piranha.
Petey Piranha.
This man is nasty.
His bat is so good that he is a requirement to pick, but he just don't jive in any other category.
Plus, Birdo synergy, DK synergy, King Boo synergy.
That jives.
Mama.
Have we
big body for first and third?
If you ever get that infield with King Boo at third, DK at short, Birdo at second, PD at first, oh my god, you are golden. You are golden.
You win. You
literally win.
If there's a Bowser on that team,
unless you're Sergio,
there's not a Bowser on that team, I guarantee you. But if that's a good team.
Fun fact: on Monday, I actually managed to get Birdo and Bowser on the same team.
Oh, I did that too. Someone picked freaking who did they? I forget who they picked as captain, but it was a bad move. I think Yoshi.
Yoshi's fine. Anyway, fucking look at these guys. Petey, so we say outside leaf a lot while we're playing. That's because the outside of his bat is just a nasty home run hitbox. Everything else, is he good at singles?
Nah, not really.
You don't look.
I think his contact hit pops him up.
He can get base hits. I've gotten like line drives with him before.
Yeah, he could get some pretty nice line drives.
As small as it does seem like his home run hitbox is, it's actually not that small. It's definitely bigger than DK's.
Yeah. He has a big learning curve. If you bring him into like practice mode, you can learn a lot about the way he hits.
He's nasty. I love this character.
Yeah, and he's also massive, so he doesn't really have trouble diving after a ball.
Thick.
Yeah. I don't know the weights of the characters, and I don't know if that information is online. But PD has Bodycheck.
He's pretty much.
If we know what Bodycheck does, it's when they're running to the base and it's going to be a close play. Sometimes the character with Bodycheck will like push the person on base, and they'll get safe even if they weren't like supposed to.
The only guys I can see checking PD are Donkey Kong, Bowser, and Pink Menace. I doubt even that though.
Yeah. Who? Yeah. All right.
He's just really good.
Yeah. His pitch is also really fast, so if you want to ever catch someone off guard, his pitch goes like 1,000 miles an hour.
Man, PD's fun.
Yeah, next up is someone who gets picked very quickly every single game. Not Hammer Bro, not Fire Bro, but Boomerang Bro.
It did used to be Fire Bro for a very long time, and then I decided to go Boomerang Bro one game because I got King Boo taken from me. And kind of the Toadsworth story, I got flamed. I got called stupid. They said he was bad, and
jeez, Gil, you're making yourself out to be like that tall girl in that movie, Tall Girl. Try being a high school junior wearing a size 13 Nike.
We have an 85-year-old mushroom at the bottom of high tier.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll finish Gil's story here. I'll tell you all what he did. He hit the double dinger 4-run slinger.
Yeah,
that's right.
He's pretty much the King Boo counterpart without super jump. The only reason why he's placed here instead of higher is because besides his bat, he doesn't really offer much else. If you pick this character, he's either going to be at second base, first base, or a catcher. If you want to niche him on the mound, I don't know why, but
he's got a fast throw, but it's not very flexible.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah, first and home are pretty much spots where you could put like the benched characters who aren't great on the field. But his bat is just so strong, Boomerang Bro, and his hitbox, it's like very apparent. It's like the blue part of his boomerang.
Yeah.
So it's not too hard to find, and he'll just pull the ball.
He'll
pull the ball into the parking lot.
He's really consistent.
Something really notable about Boomerang Bro's bat, why he's above PD Piranha in particular, even though PD Piranha has more advantages, his bat really is that much better because it hit home runs probably with like, I want to say double the consistency.
I'll say probably like 60% of contact he makes will be home runs.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe.
And the thing is, the contact he makes that isn't home runs generally goes foul, which is really nice because...
Or to the wall.
Yeah, which is really nice because he doesn't get caught out from the outfielders. Like the Pink Menace.
Who? Yeah, I used that same joke like 1,000 times about this stupid
Alright,
idiot.
my praising should be done now.
Alright.
Moving on.
Let's talk about Magic Koopa. Red Magic Koopa specifically.
A
Because
very humble high tier.
A humble high tier. You didn't expect this. But Magic Koopa, here he fucking is. Red. Why do we pick red again? What does he have better than
Good-
the
good bat.
Best bat.
The best bat. Yeah. Magic Koopa has this... So first of all, he has... Can you show his ability? It's called, like, Magical Catch. Yeah.
Exclusive, but basically tuned down Yoshi Birdo suck catch.
It's basically it's super catch on steroids. That's essentially what Magic
Yeah,
Catch
okay.
is.
Yeah.
So he can, like, draw the ball in from, like, feet and feet away from him, and he'll reel it in like a fishing rod and just catch it, and he'll never bobble.
Yeah, the range isn't that good.
Yeah.
It's enough.
You put the magic stank on a lot of balls.
Yeah, if a ball's flying past him, but he can't get it, he could put sparkles around it.
Useful, for sure.
Yeah, so he's a great fielder. He's really good on second. If you don't get Yoshi or Birdo, I mean, you probably lost that game, but but you can put him on short, and he's pretty good there, too. He's terrible in the outfield, so don't do it.
His star swing is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, but
that's the main reason he's high tier.
This is where that's going to start to come in for a lot of these even higher up dudes. They're really good both in the field and on the plate. So he has his star hit gets right in that gap between third and short, or even it's mostly third and short for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he can also hit between second and first, similar to how Toadsworth does, but even better.
Or even up the middle.
He can hit. He can hit down the middle too.
I've seen that.
And his star pitch or his star swing gets a reliable single like every time you hit it. Basically, Yoshi and Birdo can like suck it up, but a lot of the time you'll get a pretty good hit with him. And it only costs 1 star as opposed to a lot of the captains 2 if they aren't your captain. And if you get that nice hit right on the line, you could get a double. And he hits RBIs quite a bit. He's a very strong batter. But you want to make sure that your team isn't too star hungry, so you have stars for him.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean, synergies, just real quick. Like,
Boo. Waluigi? Yeah.
Both pitcher synergies, which is not too desirable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but, I mean, when you're batting,
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of relevant.
He's high tier for his
if you're on
batter.
base- yeah, he's high tier for batting, but his fielding is also strong. And next up, we had a lot of arguing about the, like, high guys, like the guys at the end of high tier. Top tier was so easy for us to pick. But high tier...
High tier was hard.
High tier was hard. But we got King Boo next, who's number 5.
I think I personally put him a little bit lower, but I'll spit some straight facts about King Boo real quick. He has the property that we were talking about, Boomerang Bro. A lot of his hits that don't go out of the park, they go to the foul line, so you're safe from getting out. And he hits homers.
It's really easy to jank a home run with King Boo. It's like
Yeah,
I've gotten even
he's
like
good at
regular
it.
hits before without even like the nice or the perfect, and I've still hit home runs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, for a power hitter, he's got a super jump.
Yeah, so
Like,
he's good.
Yeah.
He's good on third and
Big
first.
body super jump synergy with who, Petey?
PD,
Yeah.
Birdo,
Very nice.
not Birdo.
No,
right?
I think it's just Boo and Petey.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's still good.
Synergy with-
oh no, antis with Luigi.
Oh, no.
Man.
Oh,
But yeah,
no.
third baseman
Not
synergy.
the 18th pick. Ah.
Third baseman synergy with Petey, a famous first baseman, is very nice to have.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
That's really all I have for King Boo.
Yeah,
He's like meh on the mound too.
not much to say, but it's good stuff to say about him.
Yeah, he's okay on the mound, but you should have better pitchers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and number 4.
I mean, speaking of a Boo,
in my first tier list I ever made, I believe I put Boo second.
I
He
think-
definitely doesn't belong in second, but he is arguably the strongest pitcher. And he's a good batter too.
He's
Yeah,
really
a
good batter.
great batter.
I think-
Same effect as
I
King
think
Boone
someone
Boomerang, bro.
actually took it out with him on Monday.
Yeah,
I think it's just in one of the.
I know it says yellow for his batting.
That's
stat,
misleading.
not good, but that's a lot.
I'll put that bat set like orange.
Yeah,
His bat's much better
if
than
King
what it
Boo is
says.
the king of foul balls, Boo is the prince of foul balls.
He's just really good. He's got the same ability as King Boo. He's got super jump, which it's
Yeah.
rare you'll see that, but
yeah,
he's just good.
yeah, he'll hit a lot of foul balls, but he can also get just a nice single right on the line, and same thing as Magic Koopa. Without his star hit even, he can drive in, he get a double, drive in some RBIs.
Have you guys seen any of our other videos, and you'll probably understand why we put Boo's high.
Yeah.
He's really good.
I think similar to how Gil said Toad was his favorite character, I think Boo has to be mine. His normal hit just honestly feels like a star hit, the way it like goes into the foul line, curves in after it's already touched fair. Also, to have that good of a bat on a pitcher who doesn't do much else for the field is just honestly incredible. It brings me to tears.
Damn, dude, do you need a tissue?
Nah, man.
All right, cool. Moving on to top tier baseball heaven, baby, the best of the best.
Nick, can you actually help Roberto? Like Roberto's stats also.
Yeah, but she's not. It's not her turn.
I know, but still.
I
You're
will.
right. So, these two characters, in my opinion, I think it's very close
Extremely.
to put them between number 2 and number 3. Because I think within their respective qualities, each one of them has their own separate drawbacks. And I think it's really hard to say which one puts number 2 and number 3. But since we're in the number 3 spot, we'll talk about Yoshi a little bit more. He is tied with Toadette for the fastest runner in the game. Decent bat. Egg ball can be dirty if placed properly. He's got that nasty... Why do you have clamber?
Yeah.
Why do you have clamber?
Why? Why do you have clamber? Tongue catch is broken. Even though it can bobble, it is still very strong.
Every time it bobbles, you just scoop it up because you have tongue catch.
If you hit any fly ball anywhere in the outfield and there's a Yoshi in the center field, that is going to get robbed. 90% of the time. Yoshi's absolutely disgusting in the outfield. I know Andrew likes putting him at second base, especially if he does get Birdo.
Yeah, it denies a lot of cheeky, just over the infield star hits like Magic Koopa star hit. It's a similar effect to Wario, how it's just like really high and really puts a wall in your infield.
Yeah. it's true.
Yoshi's just nasty.
Another thing about Yoshi, I want to talk about the differences between Birdo and Yoshi real quick. Now that we're up to Birdo, if we are.
Yeah, okay, we'll start on Birdo then. So, this fucking lady. So, Birdo is a character that her rank goes down quite a bit once she's number 2 because she's a really good captain, but if you don't pick her as captain, she's just not as good. So she's really good on second base because she could suck anything that comes by. It's a really good counter to Magic Koopa and Toadsworth's, star hit. It's a really good counter to a lot of things because she can just snatch up anything. You don't really want her in the outfield because she's slow. That's why you put Yoshi there instead. And her egg ball, the reason why she's higher than Yoshi right now, it's argued a lot, but yeah, her egg ball is so much more sporadic. She can hit it farther, and once it bounces, it'll take nasty hops. Like I've seen it hop over the fence for
I think
ground
we
ball
got
double.
we got 2 of those. I think.
Yeah, that was me. The main difference that jumps out at you when you're looking at these characters is Yoshi is a lot faster, and Birdo has a better egg ball. And it's so that's why Birdo gets picked as the captain over Yoshi more often. But which one is better is really like which one does more for a team is very hard to determine.
Yeah, well, I would say Birdo because her synergies are a lot better than Yoshi's.
Yeah,
Well, not just because.
Green Shy Guy.
No. She has synergy with
Yoshi and PD Piranha.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Guy. Yeah.
Oh, I guess PD ties in well
PD
with...
is a great synergy because your where I put her at shortstop
Do you mean second? You put her
set. No, I put her at shortstop.
Oh, okay.
Because the synergy with PD, you can catch a ball at the shortstop position, and then it gets to first before the runner gets there.
Yeah. Wait, what is Birdo's ability actually called in this game?
Suck.
Suction.
Yeah.
She's body check.
Yeah, she also has body check. I don't know how heavy
Not
she
super
is,
relevant for Birdo's weight.
But, yeah, but I've seen it. I've definitely bodied somebody with Birdo before, but it was probably a long time ago. I don't even know if it was on camera.
Yeah. Honestly, if I could put both Birdo and Yoshi number 2, I probably would. I
Too
think
bad.
they're both really good in their own ways. And it's not like you won't ever pick these characters. They're gonna be picked like immediately.
Yeah. If these top three, number one we haven't talked about yet, but it's probably pretty obvious who it is. Those are the three like main captain picks. Anyone picking not those three, it's like kind of heresy.
Yeah.
All right.
Number one,
The big
man, the man who truly invented baseball.
This piece of shit.
Bowser, man.
There is nothing to say about this character besides hits home runs.
The only reason I had him at number 2 at one point because I was bad and I didn't properly like figure out how to hit with Bowser. Now I do because I always pick him against Nick if I get first pick, and I figured it out. So he's number 1. You will always stick this man either first base or catcher, no matter what.
Because he's bad in the field.
Yeah, he sucks in the field. Don't put him anywhere.
He's Bodycheck.
I mean,
Why
wouldn't
he body checks every character
Look
in the
how big
game.
he is.
Yeah.
Laser beam, I really don't understand because he has great fielding, but
Who cares? You
Whatever.
never see this man run bases. He hits homers.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
true. I've stolen home with Bowser.
Yeah, it sucks.
The only thing I probably would say that's bad about Bowser is his synergies. The only one that's really relevant is Boomerang Bro. Blowjob Jr. we don't talk about ever.
Yeah.
Barry
Everyone-
Bones is very niche, and
Yeah.
Green Power Troopa is very niche. Koopa's
Yeah.
not even relevant. So
Yeah, it's
that's
just a lot of,
if
like,
there was
bad
a drawback
characters.
about Bowser, it would be that. Everything else shines.
Yeah.
He wins games. He'll
Yeah.
put up 7 runs if he
Yeah,
can.
I think a typical game of baseball, each inning you're gonna have about 1 or 2 on bases, and if there's no one to clean up those home runs, it's a 0-0 game. Bowser is the guy that turns the 0-0 game into the 0-3 game, and then the home runs are how you get points, and points are how you win, and Bowser's how you get home runs.
Yeah, he's definitely the best. Like his home run hitbox is just massive, and like it's funny because we've discussed this in the past. We picked Birdo as a captain so he can get a discount egg ball. We picked Bowser as a captain because we don't want the other player to have it.
Yeah, we want Bowser on our team for his own values.
Yeah.
We never use the bullet ball because it's not a home run.
No.
Yeah.
Home runs are better than bullet balls.
Yeah.
I think with Bowser, if you have to be forced into a position where you have to intentionally walk him just so you don't have to risk giving up runs, I think that's enough to put him at number 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll see him
I
being
think-
intentionally walked.
Yeah, walking Bowser is one of the few arguments you can make for him possibly being lower than the number 1 in the game.
Yeah, because he does not get the opportunity to hit.
Like,
sometimes.
if you're at 2 outs and there's no one on base, you walk that stupid turtle. I swear to God.
Yeah, I agree. For sure. Because just, he's so nasty. He'll just pull out. Like, his home run hitbox, it's not even that hard to get. Like,
I get home runs with Bowser.
Yeah, and
Look at me.
Andrew has a...
I'll give you the R-word pass.
I'm not saying... Andrew has issues.
What?
Issues?
Issues.
Yeah.
I thought you said HDUs. I'm like, oh, Jesus.
He
What
has-
is that?
He has an...
I
ISBN.
don't like where this is going.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, we almost got through the whole video,
I
guys.
said ISBN. That's like the textbook number you type into Amazon to find your textbooks.
All right, well, I
Yeah.
guess if that's the end of the tier list, we could. There's no tips from Sergio, unfortunately. Can we get a Sergio impression real quick?
This isn't a baseball game. We don't need them.
All right, fine. No tips. Let's end it off with the famous Mario Baseball Club adage. Bowser wins games.
Man, that took a lot of coordinating.
Yeah, and by the way, if you guys have any, I don't want to say negotiations.
Questions,
Yeah, argue with us.
concerns,
Rebuttals.
Because this is not... It's
rebuttals
not,
for sure.
yeah, it's not objective.
Things we missed, like Green Bones having a star swing. We didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out whoever said that. I didn't know that.
Yeah. No, let us know if you guys have any... I mean, this is our like, collective opinions. But let us know if you feel like we just missed something completely. And if there's anything that you guys do at home when you play that we aren't doing, and maybe you could say, oh, why don't you try doing this? Maybe that'll be good for your teams. Please let us know, because we'd love to try out any new strategies, because we're a very contained group. So we don't really... we slowly build up to new strategies. We don't just see someone out of nowhere with some new stuff.
If you mention the Pink Menace being
don't be
viable,
so
I will
close to
end
the
you.
mic.
It's important to get the message across.
Yeah, see?
I'm gonna go back to the Pink Menace. All right. Anything else before we wrap this one up?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good. All right. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. Thanks for 100 subs, and we will see you in the next baseball videos when we call out who was the 100th sub and say thank you or whatever, because I don't remember his name right now. But awesome. I love you. Goodbye.